Reverend Ordo, and this is the Anonymous Republic Network. Oh, man. Now, I'm old school. Now, first of all, YouTube. What is YouTube, really? YouTube is a place where content creators can create content. And not just that, they can be creative, make content, and also get paid for it. Yeah, get paid for it. So the thing is, I've been on YouTube for a long, long time. 15 years. 15 years. I've been doing this for a long, long time. A very long time. 15 years is a long time. See, someone's character can define them or break them. Right? We're all human. Okay? We're all human. Good fart. Now, again, I've been at this for 15 years. It's a long fucking time. It's a long fucking time. I have 1,004 subs. I lost one. It's all right. Now the thing is, YouTube can be used for different things. You create true crime, little news. You can create documentaries. You can also use it to help people. You can use it to help people. And there are some people with character that puts them in a spot, puts them in a little spot right here. Now, during my 15 years on YouTube, I have met some interesting people. Some nice, some respectful, and there are some that have no idea who they are. Last night, I put a cork in a bottle. I did a short to really embarrass someone because of their character. Sometimes our emotions can get the best of us. Okay. Sometimes our emotions can really get the best of us, like really. And don't know when to be cool. Until you learn something about someone. Until you learn body language, their actions. Yeah. See, when you learn something about their body language, their emotions, and the way they speak, it takes time to learn about somebody, to learn, like really learn. See, I love YouTube. YouTube has been kind of like a therapy for me. Therapy. Yeah. Oh shit. Now, to me, YouTube might. To me, YouTube has been my therapy. Going on 15, almost 15 years. And the more you know, the more you create content, and when you watch other videos, content, you tend to learn something about them a little bit. But when you meet people and um, whether they're nice and respectful, or just plain idiots, just plain idiots, based on their emotions, the character, based on their character, based on their emotions, man, really crack. Um, I'll put a cork on a bottle on somebody, and I won't mention his name, but this individual, this guy, got called out. He got exposed, and the way he acts like a religious, narcissistic cult leader. Throughout history, now I mean history, throughout history, there's been preachers, ministers that ran congregations, even televangelists, have been caught even by their own flock, by their own flock. There's a, a few cases where a minister or preacher would be found out that they are a pedophile or a groomer or a rapist, and hid it from the congregation for years and years and years. Some ministers, some preachers have history of dabbling in prostitution, meaning as in picking up a prostitute. Example: Jim Baker, a Protestant, a Protestant actually, a Protestant actually. Go figure. Um, Jim Baker, he got caught and fraud. Um, Peter Popovich, he got found out by the elite great Amazing Randy, who's a illusionist. Illusionist. He's up there with Harry Houdini, and there's been cult leaders, like Jim Jones and David Koresh and more. Even David Miscavige of Scientology all got exposed. But when a cult leader get exposed, they tend to they tend to kind of get scared. Cult leaders. I mean, I was starting to see what this guy was acting like, and Jim Jones wore shades. He wore shades. You these ain't shades. These are tint. And I started to realize something about this individual. I won't mention his name. I won't give him that satisfaction. That when a cult leader gets exposed, like really exposed, and gets called out by a lot of people, especially trying to do a damage control. See, I love YouTube. I really do. Because there's so many things positive about it. Okay. Just like Rumble. A lot of potential. People go there. And even I'm on Rumble. Even I'm on Rumble. And the thing is, when you realize um, when you realize that a individual that gets called out heavily, heavily, you know, and there are a few people in his comment in the comments when he's not just mentioned, but I'll mention of two other people, and and they tend to really let their emotions get the better of them. See, I'm old school. I'm old school. Okay. If I wanted to fight somebody, I don't wear gloves. I I bare knuckle. Okay. And plus, I don't need anybody to hold a camera for me. I don't need YouTube to fight. See, when I was told this, I was thinking like, okay, now I know where he's going with this. Now I know where he's going with this. He wants to put the fight on YouTube. And for likes, views, and subs. That's why. And then I didn't fall for that. See, I'm old school. I don't need YouTube for that. I fight here. I fight here. You know, and the thing is, I don't fight for views or subs or likes. When I caught wind of that, automatically, and the thing is, YouTube is a place where, and plus, if me and this person ever got into a fight, hey man, how you doing, man? Hey man, hey dude. We all know that it would be straight up a fight that he would not want. Because the thing is, if it was uploaded to YouTube, YouTube would remove it because the video that he would want would violate the community guidelines, and he'll be hit with a strike. That strike is for three. That strike, okay. If he got three strikes, his channel's gone. And I know someone like this character, this person, would not want to risk losing over 7,000 subscribers. I won't mention his name, but if you go to my videos, to my life, and you'll know. So if it did happen, he would be risking getting a strike and getting a violation of the community guidelines. I don't think he would want that, you know. So I took the high road, remain calm. I was calm. Asked questions, but I was calm and stuff. So see, calmer heads prevail, calmer minds prevail. A much calmer person would prevail. If someone is calm, you need to be you do not need to be loud to win. Just be calm. See, this individual, this person, was loud. He thought to be loud, he would be someone. No, this person's nobody. If you hit a nerve just right, it would make a person blow, just blow emotionally. Yeah. So this is what this person did. He blew up. He thought if he was loud, he would have the whole room. Machiavelli said, "The loudest person in the room Not gonna do well. Machiavelli said, "The calmest person in the room, the most calmest, the most calmest person in the room would prevail." If you show your emotions in a very loud way, you're not helping yourself. You've already lost the fight. You already lost the battle. See, I stayed calm. See, I won the fight. You don't need violence. You don't need to be loud. You want to fight in a battle just by being calm. I've already beat this person by just being calm. You wanted to fight. What's the fight going to do for you, man? You already showed your emotions. You showed you couldn't handle being exposed. See, I've already ended it by making it short about you. I call it putting a cork in the bottle. Put a cork in the bottle. Final and last laugh at your benefit. See, my benefit, to stay calm, just chill, just chill. That's what I did. I didn't need these to fight. It's all up here. It's all up here. I've already beat him as it is mentally. One who stays calm, the ones who stay calm, more calm, already won the fight. Already won the fight. Already won the battle. Already have won. I didn't need to put my fists. No, it's all up here. My fight is here, not here. It's here. I observe. Sun Tzu was always a observer, a strategist, a very well observed strategist. I don't need to make the first move, man. See, when someone gets called out for things they've done, and it's a lot of people that are calling this person out, this individual, this person will get emotional. Will get emotional. Yeah. to hit a nerve and get under their skin. It needs to be technical precisely, man. That's what I did. See, the one thing that nobody likes is a direct, savage question. A direct, savage question, right? And when certain questions are being asked and they're very savage and direct, and the one individual or person that is being asked those questions, they don't dare to answer because those direct questions are savage and will hit a nerve. Someone could be asking calmly, right? Very, very calmly, right? Yeah. And the savage question and the savagery of the questions will hit the person. Like each question is like raising the temperature, right? Raising the temperature of the person's emotions. Okay. When a question is savage and direct, it would raise. It's like raising a temperature on a thermometer, right? It would raise the temperature more and more and more. See, I asked a lot of questions, and each question was raising the temperature. Each question, you know. And so each question I asked, it raised the temperature of his emotions. Each question was getting under his skin and touching a nerve. Most people don't like those kind of questions because pretty much those questions would put that person on the spot. Yeah. And he got put on the spot. I didn't do it. He did it himself. This individual did it himself by doing a damage control video. What it was, he wasn't really helping himself by doing that. By doing that video, this person did, they did not really help themselves. They pretty much further damage. It did more damage than good. See, guys like this person would do this kind of shit for a woman because this woman wears the pants in the relationship. This woman works. And I had this question really in the chamber, right? This question. Because women are very territorial. Oh, very territorial when it comes to their men. And you can you could go after that with a question. You could psychologically you could go after that territorial by asking one simple question. Uh, Little Miss So and So, let me ask you a question. You work? Yeah, I work. You drive? Yeah, I drive. So you wear the pants in the relationship? Pretty much. So while at work, do you ever wonder what your man is doing while you're at home, while you're at work? While you're at work, think so. I don't know. Well, do you think that your man who's at home while you're at work, do you ever wonder that he's talking to somebody, maybe? But again, women are very territorial, right? Now, see, these two are very odd. It's that opposites attract in a very weird certain way. And do you wonder if he's doing something behind your back that you would not like to happen? Uh, do you think that you should put cameras around your house to make sure that he doesn't stray in any way, like emotionally stray, mentally stray? I mean, you say you love the guy, but you ever think that he may walk away emotionally and mentally? Oh no, no, morally emotional, morally emotional. Mentally is that where they're planning something, but will not tell anybody because they want to keep it to themselves for a long time. Maybe. See, women, they have friends, but I don't know. I don't know if this woman has any friends herself, but she fears loss, and love does make people kind of go nuts because that there's so attached to this person that they fear of losing them in any way. You know, I dated a woman like that once. Very greedy, territorial to a certain degree, and one mean bitch, man. One mean bitch, man. I dated this woman off and on for 5 years, off and on, and she thought she wore the pants in the relationship. She never did. It's about control. So when I left her, she went nuts. She went nuts when I left her. This was like over 30 years ago. Over 30 years ago. Yeah. I left her 30. I left her 30 years ago, and we are all human beings, man. We're all human beings. Sometimes we are calm. Sometimes we let our emotions get the better of us. Yeah. So I'm always a very mellow guy, very calm guy. Now, this kind of person would say, "Well, I got proof on this and this and this." Show it, prove it, man, prove it. See, this kind of individual would not prove anything. They will not prove anything. For example, for a year and a half, I thought about this idea, and I thought about this idea, talked about it, and talked about it, and when you tell that someone is envy of an idea, they'll claim, I thought about, yeah, I thought about this. I came up with it this long ago or this long ago. I got proof. This kind of individual is a snake in the grass, a lying snake in the grass. And this kind of person would lie. I talked to someone about it. I talked about it a lot, off and on. I even mentioned it in a roundtable. See, what this individual was trying to do was take control, and his character is that he does not want to lose control. He wants to snag it and claim it his own. I snagged it, took it back. An individual like this person would, you know, just really have the arrogance and ego of a someone who thrives on control. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Dave. I did, man. I did, man. So I came up with the idea of targeted survivors system. but of more of target survivors, and because this individual watched a broadcast of a friend of mine who I was with. I gave her, even though it was my idea, I gave her credit because she's a targeted survivor and fighter, you know, and she had someone who was a targeted person who was also a targeted survivor herself, and we were talking, discussing, Then the following morning, I got a call. Guess who stole your idea? So I went to his channel, looked it up. There it is. Son of a bitch stole the idea. Yeah, man. And so I went on. I did my live on my channel. I did 3 videos calling him out, going scorch earth, because the idea that I came up with was to separate the TI nonsense, which is basically bullshit, and bring it over to where it's basically I was separating to where the word individual is gone and put in survivors. Survivors. And this individual, if you see his face, he tries to he tried to emulate Jim Jones. If most of you remember Jim Jones, this guy was crazy. This guy was nuts. And when the California congressman went to Ghana, Jim Jones started to really lose it. Really, really lose it. See, I was born 2 years before this tragedy happened. I was about about two when it happened, and he started to go nuts and realize he's been had, he's been exposed, and a he had to get his flock. Yeah, and his flock drink the Kool-Aid, right? So this is what this individual did, but it was more verbal and scriptural Kool-Aid. And he got mad at me for calling him out for stealing my idea. I came up with this a year ago, but when I said, but when I said a year and a half ago, he said 2 years ago. It's about with this individual, this person, it's about maintaining control. See, when I was doing my last video on him, I reached out, grabbed it back. It's my idea. It's kind of like working in the office and you share this idea during the meeting, and then someone hears it. The idea is brilliant, productive work, kind of thing. Someone hears it, already comes up with a proposal, all that shit, Then all of a sudden, the next week, anything? Here, sir. The person sees it. Like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Like, I was like, really, dude? Every video this guy did, it was like targeted individual. But he didn't use it on this video he did. No. Targeted survivor chat. Oh, really? Really, dude? Really? Really? Oh. Okay. 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 See, I know this guy watches my videos. I know he watches my videos and others because, again, it's about gaining control, getting that control. I'm not no, I'm not a target individual or a target survivor. I'm just a normie. I'm a normie, you know, you know. Exactly. Oh yeah. So I know this guy watches my shit and others videos, and whatnot. This individual wants to gain control of any dissension. He did a damage control video yesterday, and there's a few people on that chat comment section. They were roasting this guy, calling him out for everything that him and two other people have done. Have done. A few of them see my videos. And I was reading them, and there was a lot of there was a few people out there calling him out, and he got really fidgety. But when I got in there, he got scared and left like a coward. It's kind of like a villain when they get caught, and when they cannot stand the pressure, they run. They run. They run. Yeah, true. Corn and cattle. Tell us the Bigfoot story. If you want a story, check out the old photo of Bigfoot or old reel on Bigfoot. Top it up. Old Bigfoot reel. Exactly. Exactly. See, I'm a very calm guy. I'm mellow, and I could be calm and mellow, and still call you out. See, I like to ask questions, right? And my questions can be savage and direct, and it's equivalent to um, raising the temperature, right? Each question is like raising the temperature. What shoe size is Bigfoot? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he wears the size of a truck tire, man. I mean, fucker got big feet. Holy crap. I've seen Harry and the Hendersons. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, no, man, I know. Your wife's boyfriend stole your Chipotle. Where's my money, John? John, where's my freaking money? You owe me $10,000. It's been 2 weeks already. Where's my fucking? Maybe John use it on case of miscalcs and 6 horrors. You know, uh, Mrs. M. Mrs. M. Hmm. See, Machiavelli said, you don't need to be the last one in the room to try to get attention. Um, but if you're quiet, if you're the quiet one in the room, the very quiet one in the room, see, it's all psychological here, man. It's all here. It's all here. And so he goes, come to my yard. We'll put on boxing gloves, and we have something, and I'll have someone hold the camera, and we'll do it on YouTube. No, no. See, this individual, this person, would only want to do it for views, likes, right? Views, likes, and sub numbers. And plus, if it got real, it would violate YouTube's community guideline. And plus, he would get a strike. He would get a strike. See, I'm old school. I don't wear gloves, but my fights are all up here. I've always said this: use your head, man. Use your head. That's what I did. Hey, bro, my wife's boyfriend's on my Chipotle. Actually, Chipotle's pretty good. Chipotle's pretty good. Chipotle's actually pretty good too. There's a place nearby, not too far from here, and they have the best chicken. Like they'll have um, chicken sliders, damn good, damn good. I always get the what was it the and two chicken strips, rice, coleslaw, and macaroni. $12. About 12 bucks. About was it 12, 13 bucks for that little platter. What's this here? What's this? Ah, shit. I'm getting threats, guys. Getting threats. This guy doesn't. This guy never learns. This guy never fucking learns. Never learns. This individual uses burner accounts. He got exposed. He got exposed. He's also a targeted individual, but he has issues with control. This person doesn't like being called out. He hates it. He hates it. He hates it. And I won't mention his name. I won't give him that. I won't give him that satisfaction. And anybody who uses burner accounts to make threats, you're not really helping yourself. You're making it more. You're all you're doing is making more harm than good for yourself, man. Yeah, he's using burner accounts to threaten me, or he's having somebody else doing it for him. See, the thing is, YouTube. I love YouTube because when I first started, YouTube became my therapy, and the more I talked, right, the more I talked, the more I felt good. The more I talked, the more the weight was lifted, man. And yeah, and it, it could get crazy. It could get crazy. See, when I did my last video, I did a short. To me, for me, do that short is pretty much putting the cork in the bottle. Because I was done. Someone like this guy, he let his emotions get the best of him. Period. Yeah, yeah. And Machiavelli again said, "The loudest person in the room try to get attention, often embarrasses themselves. The calmest person in the room, that's how they get noticed. They ain't got to say a word. Just got to be mellow, chill, and quiet. Silence, silence proves something, and it's devastating. Yeah, this is what this guy is. He's a narcissist, a religious narcissist, cult leader that wants control, and he has to have that control. He ain't getting it today. I'm done calling him out. I'm done with the guy, man. I'll put the cork in the bottle, call it a day. I'll put a cork in the bottle, call it a day. Yeah. I did it on my own terms. Oh yeah. Jim Jones always had to have control of the whole flock. And if you see this guy's face, he wears the same kind of glasses, and just tries to emulate Jim Jones and tries to use scripture to have people drink his verbal Kool-Aid. And he's losing control. David Koresh, same thing. He lost control. Cult leaders often lose control. Jim Jones is now worm food. He ain't legit. He ain't shit. He's worm food. And when a cult leader loses it, he sends his flock. Yeah, exactly. Because cult leaders demand control. All his viewers and all his subs are his flock. David Koresh was the same way. He needed control. He had his flock. And the guy doesn't really get it. Doesn't get it. I did a short on the guy, and and it was a hilarious news break, the last and final laugh. That was me putting the cork in the bottle, putting it on the shelf, and calling it a day. See, when someone uses their emotions like this guy did, he already lost the fight. He already lost. It's like being in the room and let your emotions explode while someone who's quiet, silent. Oh yeah, God is always in control. Dan, was it Dan Tomeno? Who's that? Really don't know who that guy is. Um, yeah. Thing is, it's best to be calm. Be calm. Calm as one in the room is more threatening. And this guy saw me as a threat, and got under his skin, touched the nerve, and he let his emotions get the better of him. Yeah. And what this person does is that um, he will watch other people's videos that are a threat to him, and that's what this guy. This is what the guy needs. He needs that control. See, I know guys like him. Now, I ran into a few in my lifetime, and when they date a woman that's could probably kick their ass, right? And who wears a pants in that relationship, and who works, who's the one bring home the bacon. Um, this guy is nothing but weak. Now, women are very territorial, very territorial and shit, you know. And I often wonders, I often wonder, while she's at work, is this guy doing something shady behind her back and she not know it? I think that this would be the best time to really wake up and realize this guy probably doesn't care about this woman. He's probably using her, probably because she works She brings in the money for the you know you know. And what did this guy really do? Really, you know, all these questions I'm asking are very savage, man. They're very savage questions, because there are men and women that do cheat, that do stray away emotionally, but hides it pretty well. And I used to date a woman like that, pretty big girl. I left because she did not treat people right at all nicely. If I did anything, she had a problem with it. Now this was 30 years ago. 30 years ago I left. It'll be 30 years that I left her, and like long time. But the thing is, she works. This woman works. Okay. What can we do to uplift the Black community to be more successful? Good question. Um, don't date crazy broads. Number one. Yeah. I started working at Toys R Us as a seasonal job back in '97, and it was awesome. Love my job, man. Love that job. And the more you work, and the more you work with people, the more you understand. The more you start to learn about them, start to learn and understand, and yeah. Also, one of the things to help lift the Black community. Oh man, stay going to church. Keep going to church. Keep going to church. Don't date crazy broads. Um, don't date entitled mothers with extra baggage. Um, date a woman that could be your balance. Can be your balance. Um, keep your nose clean, man. Work a good job. Um, good benefits, retirement. You know, good retirement. Um, stay away from the herbal cities, man, because I married my son's mom right after I left the um, a big old woman, and her and I started dating, and and separated 20 years ago. Still talk, still good friends, still good friends. But I never mention them by name, which I refuse to, for their protection. And and the best thing is for your community is always think ahead, always lay out your plan for your life, pretty much. Um, I see what politics is doing to black people and the community. Oh yeah. Um, I would ask this person a question of, instead of trying to take control, try to take control, right? He's one of three people that really are an embarrassment. And one is a drug is one's a druggie, homeless. Other one is in her elderly, kind of close to late 60s. Not really a psychologist, more of a cosmetologist, know it all. Um, sell her house because the machine won't let her. Put that way. Because the machine's Orwellian. And very Orwellian. Um, See, I'm speaking normally, but also saying some parts very cryptic. Hey Danielle, how you doing, darling? Good to see you, darling. Good to see you. Hey, darling, I did a short on him. Good morning, too. On him, and I put the cork in the bottle. I put it on the shelf, calling it a day. Calling it a day. Exactly. Exactly. See, I'm not. I am no influencer. I am no influencer. That's one title I don't want. Here, wait.
Now, this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay, this is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. It's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches.
That's to me. That's popping the cork in the bottle and calling it a day. See, I wanted to do one last thing, and I did that. That's the cork in the bottle, put on the shelf, calling it a day. And and it's what I needed to do. And he wanted to fight me. He wanted me in his yard so we could wear boxing gloves and have someone hold the camera. We'll do it on YouTube. No, I won't. No, because the thing is, here's why it's wrong on his idea. He wanted me in his yard. Okay, he wanted me in his yard, and where we could wear boxing gloves, and he'll have someone hold the camera, and we'll do it on YouTube. I saw that on the spot, like, nah. So I said, if this happened and it got real, and mostly it will get real, but awfully, you know. Dave, she's my friend, man. She's my friend. And so I said, I was thinking like, yeah, he would do it for views, likes, and subs. Plus, if it got really real, he would get a strike, and the strike would let him know that the content that he would be uploading would violate the community guidelines. And he would get an email. He would get an email, and he would get a strike, and the strike would be a community guideline strike. And plus, he would edit it. So that's. I don't wear gloves. I use these. I don't need gloves. Plus, my fights are all up here. And so while I was done doing the video, I thought, what can I do? It's okay, darling. It's okay. Um, so I thought, what can I do? Really do to really embarrass a guy and call it a day. I was thinking for about a good 10 minutes. So I looked at his video he did, and I was thinking, okay, okay, I got this. I'm going to turn my phone up sideways. Then I'm going to freeze. Then I'm going to freeze frame it a little bit, share it onto the uh, AI, and type up, make this a Beavis and Butthead design. Put it on YouTube. Danielle, Dave is one of my viewers and subscribers. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Sarah S01. Kids are on the back seat. Making accidents in the back seat makes kids. Uh, this Dave is a good guy. Um, been my subscriber for a couple months. Good dude. Good one. Why can't orphans learn about ancient Egyptians? Because they don't know what a mummy is. Nice, nice. You're okay, darling. You're good. You're good. Dave has been my viewer and subscriber for a good 2-3 months now. Good guy. Good guy. He taught he he told me he taught me about WVs, which is a frequency in Fort Collins, Colorado, which is a Fort Collins, Colorado, and it's a military installation, and it's the most accurate universal clock ever, ever. He's retired military. the radios I had on table here, the small one, Dave helped me find the WWV, which is a universal time clock in Fort Collins, Colorado. I caught it on a 60 meter, 5,000 kilohertz. No, DWs are real. They're real. Law enforcement used them in Ferguson years ago. No, DWs are real. There are some that are military grade. Um, Law enforcement uses them to disperse the crowd. Um, it's used on targeted survivors. Um, okay. Deterrent systems. Um, Many governments use different kinds of weapons to disperse crowds, but also use the very same weapons on civilians, especially targeted ones that are targeted. And it is very demeaning to the human body because, yeah, yeah. Could you believe I got 1,005 subscribers and over 1,400 videos? Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's really that um YouTube is always a good thing, and I've been at this for almost 15 years, and when I started to meet really cool and interesting people, we get along great. We get along great. But with the who, I have never ever met anybody so arrogant, ego, let their emotions get the best of them because they get called out for what they've done or been doing. And I'm a very calm, be wary of a guy. The FBI watched this crime on YouTube. Oh damn. And I'm a very mellowed out guy, very cool out guy, you know, and damn. And seeing this seeing this guy completely lose it emotionally, um, it pretty much didn't. It made things worse for the guy. The way. Who else is exhibition here? Tick Barnesville. Yeah. If you have something on your mind, say it. Don't be afraid. I mean, if you have anything to say it. Don't be afraid. Say it. Um, do I believe Jews have lasers in space? There's satellites. There's satellite dishes, but I don't know about lasers and stuff. JD, dude, chill, man. JD, Danielle has been through a lot, man. She's been through a lot, man. Tick, hey, back off, man. Back off. Okay, back off, man. Back off. I don't think Israel deserves anything. Israel right now, Israel is the main problem right now, man. I know that, but you need to back off her. Okay, she's been through a lot, man. Danielle. I agree, Dave. Can we keep it chill, guys? Keep it chill. Yeah, keep it chill. I like to keep it chill, guys. Kind of keep it chill. Okay, chill. I want to keep a chill life here, man. Good morning, darling. I want to try to keep a chill life, man. This is why I do these. Kind of keep it chill. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is about over an hour, and I want to get a cup of coffee. And Danielle, it's good to see you, darling. Dave, awesome, brother. And my name is Reverend Ordo. And if you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. Love you guys. And we'll all see you next time. This has been the Anonymous Republic Network. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.